Hello everyone. Happy Monday. Once again, we are failing to capture the DOS box window. Where are we? Here we go. Here we are again. MS-DOS Monday. Continuing theme. Kind of surprised I've managed to last this long, honestly. But here we are. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really tired and sleepy. Had a big dinner. Spaghetti bolognese. And I kind of just want to snooze like Poppy here. I'm really jealous of you getting to just snooze. I suppose I could as well. I mean, it's not like I'm working on Mondays. But it's the good life. And the sun's already setting, so I might have to put a light on if I want to continue to see Poppy there, but we'll see how it goes. The webcam always seems to do much better with the brightness than the Android camera. But the Android camera is higher res, and I think that's part of the reason we're sacrificing resolution for brightness. Oh, a big stretch. So where are we at with the games? Well, we did a spooky mission at night for Halloween, and we raided a UFO, found one last alien and captured them. And now we get to do a whole bunch of bookkeeping and base management. Exciting! I actually do kind of like this aspect of the game. I just don't like doing it on a time limit or with pressure to be entertaining and stuff, but we'll see how we go. First up, what have I done since we returned from Tassie? Well, I decided we really needed an extra storeroom because we've got so much crap already. So I demolished the radar there and started building a general stores. In the Matera base, there's no change. We're waiting on these labs to be built so we can start spinning up research there, and we are gonna want to do research. We have so much to research right now. The Miami base, unchanged. We're waiting on things to be built. Not a lot of time in-game has actually passed because we've been dealing with these invasions and things. And new base. I've built it in Tainan, in Taiwan. This is starting off just as, basic base, but we're gonna put manufacturing there. There's one of the options that people voted for on my Twitters, link in the description. And yeah, it gives us a bit more coverage, which would be good. So the plan is, Perth base is our main base. We've got research and manufacturing there. Later we will have fun things. In Tainan we will have just manufacturing really, and also storage space and things for all that stuff. Maybe interceptors, who knows. But mostly I want that one to be just manufacturing laser tanks for us to sell, because that's going to be our primary source of income, I think. In the Matera base, that's it's our secondary base. We've got some interceptor ability there, and yeah, secondary laboratories, research stuff. It'll be great. And then the Miami base, I wasn't really gonna bother with America, except the aliens went and built this base in South America, and we should go uproot that at some point. Not right now, though. We're busy right now. In fact, I could almost say that we could ignore the alien threat for a bit. We've got a lot of research we can do. And now that we're a bit more financially independent, maybe we don't care too much about what the other nations think of us. Maybe. We'll see. certainly, like, the amount of money that Germany gives us in one calendar month is equivalent to us cheatily building and then selling a laser tank. Which, by the way, how is that going? Right, so we finished one laser tank build, I sold it, and I set up some personal armor to be made because we've got some of our soldiers that are lacking it. Morrow, in particular, did really well last episode in the eventual timeline that we settled on. One of the timelines kind of went crazy and shot everyone because of alien mind control. But in the canonical version of events, Morrow's great. And I noticed we actually already manufactured one of those. So if I go to Equip Craft, let's go into one. Armor. Morrow, we can give you personal armor. Nice. That just leaves Astro Boy II without any. And we have a new recruit, actually. The 4 soldiers I recruited last week arrived, and 2 of them had a morale of 10, which is not ideal. One of them had a morale of only like 30. Boris here has a morale of 50, a bravery rather. So we're keeping Boris, and we've let the other 3 go. We could probably hire more people, but for now I'm not going to worry about that too much. As long as we have a few people in reserve, that's good. So yeah, let's assign Boris to the craft actually, because otherwise it won't go anywhere. And Mr. Jopper is still recovering. That's that. We'll notice also Interceptor 1 is still under repairs. That's the interceptor I sent after one of those big UFOs. And we got a shot off on it, and it got a shot off on us, and like reduced it to 10% health. It might almost be worthwhile just buying a new one, honestly. But maybe we can eventually get the research to build our own cool craft. Yeah, we don't have any more hangars yet, so we can't actually just buy a new craft. A pity. So yeah, what have we got? Look at the inventory. Oh, I hired 25 more scientists. They'll be arriving in a couple of days. We need scientists. I'll get to the research thing in a minute. But from the last mission, we got a whole bunch more stuff, including the blaster launcher and the blaster bomb, which is just cut off by Poppy's camera there, but that's that amazing weapon they used on us that lets you shoot an enormous explosion bomb thing, and it can track a particular path. Like it can fire around corners, which in a game like this is really, really overpowered. So that's, yeah, definitely one thing we need to research ASAP. It would be nice to research these alien grenades, because we've collected quite a lot of them now. I don't think there's any real point in researching mine probes now. We could have used them before to try and identify which alien is who. But on the subject of which alien is who, I think the only way for me to actually see what aliens we've got is weirdly to try and transfer them out of the base. So yeah, here we go. We've got a sectoid leader, soldier, leader, engineer, soldier, soldier, navigator, soldier, and commander. This is great. So when it comes to the research, there's good news and bad news. The good news is the progress on sectoid soldier is excellent. The bad news is I let the game simulate for a bit longer than this save game was at, and when we finished the sectoid soldier, all we got out of it was research on, like, oh, this is what aliens are like when they're alive. Cool. I'd made a mistake, and you're supposed to research a alien that has psionic ability, and I thought all sectoids had psionic ability. They don't all have it, which I guess is a good thing. Not the sectoids, anyway. So once we finish that research, we could actually start up proper research on transfer. Proper research on, I think it has to be a sectoid leader, and then that'll be fine because we'll have a spare leader that we can research separately later. The thing with that is, like, the first leader you research will give you the psionic, or will it? There's two things we can get. It'll be how to deal with the invasion. That's kind of a leader thing, no matter what type of alien it is. And the second one is psionics. And I think we might get the plan one first. But once we've done that, we could research the second leader and get psionic abilities. Or at least unlock that bit of research. That'll be great. The other thing we really want to get researching is the navigator that we captured at the end of the last mission. Yay! Because doing that will unlock a better radar, basically. So I think that's where we're at. I basically just want to let the clock run for a bit. Finish that research, queue up new research, get more money, hire more scientists, do even more research. Production of living quarters at Perth is complete, that's great. Research completed. Sectoid. The sectoid hierarchy ranges from soldiers to leaders with powerful psionic abilities. These psionic powers can be used to demoralize soldiers in combat, like we've seen, or even take control of their minds. They tend to indulge in human abductions and cattle mutilation. The abduction is used to extract genetic material for crossbreeding, ew, and developing clones for infiltrating human society. The cattle provide both nutrition and genetic material. This race appears to want to develop superior genetic hybrids to increase the efficiency of their hive-like society. Okay. That's the one we saw last time. UFO power sources, cool. Then alloys, we can do that now. This is just mundane human technology. Alright. So what are we doing next? We can't do the navigator next, because that would just count, I think, for you researched an alien of... Oh, maybe not. We've got spare leaders, we could try the leader. If we did the navigator first, maybe that would be good? No, because it might give us the wrong research. I think we've got to try and unlock psionics before we unlock the hyperwave decoder. Just throw scientists at the problem. The other thing I kind of feel like we ought to research is, blaster bomb, blaster launcher. But right at the start, we had access to medikit research. And we're starting to actually care about our troops and want to keep them alive. And that might be really good. But yeah, we've got to somehow prioritize all of these projects. Anyways, so production of living quarters was complete, which is this one. Means we can now build something in this corner. I was honestly thinking we could put like the Scilab in there once we've unlocked it, or the aforementioned hyperwave decoder. So full, so tired. Yeah, might be a short stream today, but we'll have fun. We'll derp around in UFO. It'll be great. maybe some aliens will show up, and we'll just ignore them. We'll just keep researching things. Like, you don't have to take down every UFO we see, right? And our ship's in repair anyway. Personal armor is complete. Excellent. Let's give that to new recruit. Do I want to see everyone's stats? Because everyone's been improving. This is Robin. Still very good at throwing. Strength is improving a lot. It's nice. MZZ, insane amounts of strength. And Astro Boy, I don't know, nothing stands out. But this is Astro Boy the second, so he's relatively a rookie. Banshee, yeah, incredible amount of time units. It's good project time management. Boris is new. Wibble NZ, lots of strength, which is good. Jop, Cyprus. Great bravery on A Cyprus there. Good to see. Clearly, panicking in the middle of combat just leads to this horrible spiral of problems. Empress Bell, pretty good firing accuracy. Good. Moro, has been improving the strength lately, and oh hey, I didn't realize you could do this. Or at least I haven't seen that stat improve much on people. But Moro's bravery stat has gone from 40 to 50. I wonder if that's just like, you know, you've seen the horrors of war, and you're just hardening up a bit there. That's cool. I've honestly not seen that rise before. Because it's sort of like, it's kind of the Skyrim system, right? Where you do stuff and you get better at it. So the wiki even suggests that you can train people up in firing accuracy by giving them a bunch of weedy pistols and getting them to shoot repeatedly at a big tough alien. So like, if we're doing too well with our technology, we're just getting one-hit kills all the time, people aren't getting better at firing things. Which, I don't know, I feel like we could probably build something like a firing range at the base and let people practice there. That would be helpful, but no, apparently field experience is the only experience that counts. Anyway. So that's, I think, 9 soldiers in the craft. Good. 1 tank. We could bring 2 tanks and then 6 soldiers, but I feel like for most missions, 1 tank should be sufficient. We finished manufacturing the personal armor, so let's cheat ourselves up a new tank. We'll just steal the raw materials from somewhere. And then sell it at a profit. That'll be great. What else we got? I think we're waiting on some more structures to be built. And the research just started with the leader, that's fine. And we're waiting for some more scientists to arrive. Let's move the time forwards. Scientists. Now, they're all completely new to the project, new to the even existence of aliens and alien technology. But I'm sure we can just throw them at the project, and it won't cost any of our other scientists of their own time to bring the rookies up to speed. There we go. Like, cool, you've just added 25 scientists to a 50 scientist project. Now you've only got 25 scientists actually working on it, and the other 25 of the original ones are each pairing up with the newbies. However, that has given us fast results. We can now research Scilab. Yes! Oh, all of that terrifying mind control stuff that the aliens have been pulling on us, we can turn the tables. We can do it. Oh. I thought it was going to announce we could research some other stuff too, but I guess... new project. I guess we have to research Scilab first, and then it will unlock some of the other things for us, like the Psi amplifier. Sometimes a bit annoying how linear all of these research trees are. Or at least, you know, they require a bunch of stuff before you get anything useful out of it. Much stuff I want to do. But I think, functionally, there's no reason to split your research unless you've got a whole separate research base, which we do eventually. There's no reason to split it between multiple projects unless you want those projects to go slower. Production complete. Tank laser cannon. Give it a cell. And give me cash, please. Anything else we need to sell? I think I sold some of the excess stuff and sent things like alien entertainment to the Matera base for later research. Yeah, it's fine. We need storage space though. It sucks that you have to wait for some of these constructions to finish before you can do up new constructions. Because we are running low on space. I do kind of like the idea of using this bottom right square for our Scilab though. Because you saw in the mission when we were defending our base, due to a bug, if we have a building there, this wall, which should be a door, will be cut off, and this wall, that should be a door, will also be cut off. So anything you put in there, here, this square, will be completely cut off from the rest of the map. And this can soft lock you if, like, all of your team is there, or all of your remaining team is there, and you need to get access to the aliens that are running rampant through your base. Or if you've managed to put, like, your access lift there, then you could have aliens spawn there that are then trapped and not able to access the rest of your base. I think Scilab should be fine. And if we do have our soldiers show up in there, maybe they'll be psionically trained by then, and we can just have them mentally assault the enemy. Well, I have a suspicion that it's like distance-based. Like it's easier to do the mind control at closer range. We shall see. Our lab is going. We can do more manufacturing. We need to fix the manufacturing stuff that we've got here too, because okay. Because we've got 30 engineers available, and that's great for the other projects. When we're doing this tank laser cannon business, we're capped at 25 because that's just how much workshop space that the project takes up. Yep, so that's done. Then we change it to actually say, well, make one of them 25 people on it. Yeah, go nuts. UFO detected. It's small. And it's way up in the Arctic Circle. I mean, we could try and shoot it down. I'm surprised that we managed to detect it, actually, because pretty far away from the Matera base. Interceptor 2 is actually ready, allegedly. I don't know if it has weapons, but I guess we'll find out. And if this gets shot down over water, I don't mind. We're just putting up some defense. This is called XCOM UFO defense in some regions. Let's see. This is one of the interceptors that only has one avalanche launcher, and it's got 3 rounds in it, so that's fine. Wonder what happens if we down it on one of these ice sheets. Like, do we have a special mission layout for like an icy area? That'd be cool. Shoot it, please. Nice job. Oh, I should have looked at the UFO using the scanner thingy. Okay, so that's Crash Site 19. It's a small UFO, so it's probably not a big deal if we go over there and shoot some aliens. Done a fair bit of base management and research and things. Just it's so far away. But, you know, we've got to have some action in the stream, I guess. We can't just do base management for the whole thing. So let's, first, save the game. Info, maybe? And then... pretty sure everyone's equipped and ready to go. Oh, and Interceptor 1 has finally been repaired. That's nice to know. Let's get everyone flying up here, please. Where is our Sky Ranger? Shouldn't it be just going straight north? Taking some weird route because of the way the game does the globe. Oh no, it's here. It's just moving slowly because we've got the time scale. Oh. We don't really have to hurry. Takes a day or two for an alien that's been shot down to leave. If it landed there by choice, it would be a different matter. We wouldn't have been able to reach here in time. Alright, I think that was daytime. Hard to tell when it's the Arctic. Technically, I suppose like the game should model the Arctic seasons and have it dark for 6 months of the year and light for 6 months of the year. I suspect it's not doing that. Robin, I'll get you a better gun. I would have thought we had enough plasma rifles, but for some reason we don't. Here we go. Here's the rookie Boris. Rookies, especially rookies who aren't named after people in my chat, you don't need a rifle. You can just use a pistol. And Whipple is the one who's really strong, or decently strong anyway. You could have one of those. And then who's got the rocket launcher? Because I suspect the game's given the rocket launcher... Oh yeah, okay. Amy's picked it up. But... I don't know if we need the rocket launcher for this mission. Also, we don't seem to have any of the... Oh, I must have removed the, what's it called? Stun grenade launchers. We don't have any stun grenades left, so there's not much point. We need to manufacture more, but that needs a base to manufacture things, or me to stop using this tank exploit for a bit. Yeah, everything needs time and planning. Oh, Astro Boy was also without personal armor. Damn, that's... I manufactured 2 and then the new recruits arrived. And I've accidentally given it... No, wait, hang on. Boris also doesn't have armor. We must have left a set of armor at home. Whoops. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's do this mission. It'll be a nice, easy one. And hey! Arctic area. Looks not dissimilar to, I guess, the sandy area that we did last time. And it looks like we're in the top left of the map, which is just fine by me. It's daytime, which is great too. And let's save for the in-mission one. Let's just get the tank out. Go look for the aliens. Hey, there's water on this map. That's cool. So far, no aliens. No alien ship either. Ah. Oh, and it's Stinkman today. That's good. Not psionic. Tank-chan, you can end your turn. Who wants to go shoot a snake man? Wobbin? Get you off the ship. How much do you use? 23. We may as well get you closer to this snake man. Hey, Mr. Joppa, welcome. I'm sorry to report that your namesake is still recovering from a wound incurred a couple of missions ago. You're not actually on this mission, but you are still alive, or at least your third incarnation is. And Wobbin, you have failed to shoot that snake man, and I would like you think about what you've done, while MZZ shoots the snake man. Show him how it's done, MZ. Yay! Being wounded in the hospital is the safest way to survive in XCOM. You're not wrong there, Mr. Joppa. Even when our base got invaded, you were curiously absent. So, not bad, yeah. I guess you got evacuated with the rest of them. So, let's get the rest of these people off the ship. And just explore the space. I should probably set this to be reserve time units. Rockets can't do 0 damage, by the way. Okay, so it always has to do some damage? That's nice. Not seeing any obvious sign of a ship yet. We are at least in the top left of the map, so we know it has to be down here somewhere. Let's just get everyone out. We can shoot some snakemen, gain some skills. It'll be great. Still making use of autocannon. Interesting. I don't know. It's nice. It looks cool. This one's loaded with incendiary, actually. Maybe I should switch that. No, it's loaded with explosive. We could probably give everyone just plasma rifles. Certainly, I need to research heavy plasma. But there's so many other things I need to research as well at the moment, it's just... Hey, Cypress, let's get you out of here. I don't know if we need to have you reserve time units as well, let's just move out. Use this Empress Val. You only used it with incendiary ammunition during night. Yeah, I did that on our bonus Sunday stream for Halloween. Just a little bit, because after the base defense mission, I'd sold all of the electro flares because of that item bug where, you know, you've run out of what am I thinking? You use up your item limit early and then you don't get any weapons to defend your base with. You know the bug. So I'd sold them, and then immediately there's this large UFO that lands in Tassie, and I'm like, oh, I want to go there. Oh, but it's nighttime, and I ordered new electro flares, but they haven't arrived yet because we didn't want to pay for next day shipping. Everybody move out. There's aliens to hunt down and kill. Sounds good. How is your day, Mr. Joppa? Or, depending on your time zone, how is it looking so far? Actually, just make way for the tank, and we can roll the tank out. Okay, we've hit the other edge of the map. That's great. Haven't found the ship yet. But that suggests it's over here somewhere. It's midday, chilling for now, been streaming. Oh nice, what have you been streaming? I did not know you streamed. Let's give you a shout out, because I have that now. Ah, also playing this. Nice. The audience is Russian. Cool. Let me put time unit reserving back on and just follow the tank. The tank seems to know where to go. Need to get around this huge body of... Actually, you know what? This looks like it's cutting off the map. Because we can't walk across that little bit. Oh, and I see the smoke from the ship. Okay, there's where the ship's crashed. They've got this huge defensive barrier of water for them to hide behind. That's impressive. Also means we're heading the wrong way. So, Toxthus, you'll have to take point. Looks like it's the smaller of the ships, that's great. Gotta keep an eye out for Snickman. Rebel, please go back up. What's this? You remember us throwing stunned enemies in water like Jason and Friday the 13th? I didn't even know you could do that. That's cool. Yeah, of course, like, technically, if your throw is good enough, you throw objects as well, which is enemies. That's mad. This game continues to surprise me. Is this 6? So yeah, just stay there. Boris, go back him up as well. Need a new person in chat to assume the identity of Boris here, who is a new recruit. There are even more things you can do. Cool. Like, I've been reading up on the mind control stuff since we've finally unlocked the Scilab talent, or the Scilab research tree. Stun dudes and throw them on the roof. Oh, right, because, like, if you don't have the flying suit, you can do a poor man's flying ability. Yeah, apparently it's possible to do like chain mind control if you mind control an alien that can also do mind control. And just go across the whole map, mind controlling everything. That sounds pretty fun. Wouldn't mind giving that a go. Get everyone this way. You get mind control, consider that you've beaten the game. Yeah, that's... I mean, the sectoids have been giving us hell, just mind controlling everyone and causing these big morale cascades that just ruin the mission. I want to turn that back on them. Empress Val, forget about going this way. It doesn't look like it's going to be possible. Unless... there's sort of a diagonal way across this way. That might be doable on foot. Yeah, if you want to disarm a mine like a sapper, you can also stun your soldier and throw him on a mine. I'll do that for the disobedient soldiers. Is this everyone? Good enough. Let's go. Give us a little quick sneaky save. So far so good. What's this? If you could advance carefully. I don't think these are walkable spaces because of the way the walls work. I'll ask you to go there. Will you do it, Toxith? You won't. Okay, so this is actually probably safe. Unless an alien wants to go stand here and shoot at us. In which case we will get Boris to just cover that whole area. Let's just get a little closer. Becky, just with everyone, please. It's a bit annoying how slow it is when you've got so many soldiers to control. But it's just such a good tactical advantage to have the numbers. Everyone else, you can just run up the side. We've got enough guns pointed at things. Using more tanks speeds up the things. I guess it would, yeah. Two tanks seems like overkill for a mission like this, though. I suppose you can fit 3 tanks on a Sky Ranger if you really wanted to, but then you just got only 2 people. Yeah, tank can't go across this route here. We just have to turn the tank around. Didn't mean to click that. Oh yeah, we can probably send Empress Vel here across the ice sheet. Carefully. Checking all the angles. Oh, there's a dead snakeman we see already, that's great. Only good snakeman is dead snakeman. I'm a little concerned that this darkness could hold a couple that have been just roaming around, but we'll have to take that risk. Oh, and I didn't click the reserve button for you, Empress. Oh, I'll just keep moving. Other people have the area pretty much covered, I think. Everyone else? Yeah, we've got a few people who've got points reserved, that's probably fine. Alien's turn. So far we've killed 1 snakeman. It's a pretty small craft. I don't know how many more there would be, but maybe 3? You get 4 aliens in this kind of ship, right? Of course, one of them's dead. I don't know if the game counts the ones that are dead before or after the ship crashes. No snakes yet. So just like get ready. Bashi, if you could join Toxith there, get ready to shoot at anything that moves. Ah, okay, ran out of points. Ooh. Well, you could still do a snapshot. Yes, reserved. I get it. Range shot? Yeah. Let's leave Boris there. Let's leave Wibbald there. Now this ship's just going to be annoying to get into, isn't it? It's reserved. Just get in position, please. So, everyone could just hurry along. Get to the ship. Crack it open. Shoot anything inside. And go home. MCZ, maybe you can go just cover this other side. I think that just leaves Empressville, yeah. Honestly, it might be beneficial to have her here. Action! Lagging behind a bit. Tank was pretty heroic in the last game though, so it's fine. Alright, next turn, aliens. Poke your head out, please. Let us shoot it. Still nothing. Okay, fine. Since we've got the tank selected, let's just bring it up here. And I feel like I could maybe just skip the turn again after getting people more ready. And then we could send the tank in first just to take that initial hit. Everyone? Yeah. We wait this turn. Cool. Nothing happened. Give it a cheeky save. Alright, so we'll just move Bashi and Toxith here out of the way. Because there's an inky black void over here that we cannot possibly drive our tank around these two people. Just sidestep out the way. Send the tank in. Tank is not getting shot at. But it does see a Snakeman. Can we get the tank to move around? Looks like that's just like one more Snakeman, which would make this for a nice easy win. Go over here please, Tank Chan. Yeah, there's just one survivor, other than that one that we shot already. So I guess, like, who wants to kill? A Cypress, you're up. And my mouse needs to track better. I've actually bought a new mouse, Logitech MX Master 3. I decided it's been time. Like, it's been long enough. It's a big fancy mouse. This one served me well. It's probably a decade old at this point. And I could probably clean it a bit and repair the tracking and mouse wheel. But you know what? It's been a long time. I can always use this one as a backup. I think this should be the end of the mission. Yay! 2 aliens killed, 4 corpses, a couple of artifacts, some alien allies. It's not a big win, it's just a small little ship. But it gave us some action for the stream. That's good. Oh. I always click on graphs by mistake. Main bases and then the Scilab research is still unknown. We have more funds now. We could hire more scientists. I want to get 100 going. Let's do that. So hiring these 25 scientists will cost us 1.5 million. Which means we can't actually do that right away because we need a little bit of extra spare cash. When we're building these laser cannons. Although we've got one that's ready soon. I'm still gonna wait. Because if we run out of cash and we can't do that trick further, then it becomes tricky. Production of lab at Matera is complete. Nice. We're at the 21st of April now. And hang on, you don't need to do this, James. You can just use the bases. Finally got this lab built here, so we could start up a second set of research in this place. And do the salary transfer trick. But what would we research here? Here we've only got like things to research. We don't have aliens to research, and we don't have what's it? A lot of our things. Let's have a look. What do we have? I'm thinking this one, if we sent it the thingy, what's it called? Blaster launcher. The blaster bomb launcher. We could have this one research that stuff. And maybe we've got like a spare heavy plasma. Oh, but the trick is we're desperately low on storage space. Like even this base is full because of that last raid. We do have heavy plasma at this base, so we could research that. But in terms of stuff I really, really want to research, it's all like alien based. There's the alien navigator. We've got enough living quarters. We could put scientists here if we had the money. But we're waiting on the building of various laser cannons to get the money. Need to build a Gantt chart. Yeah, tell you what. This base, we can sell some of the... Sell this stuff actually now. Unless we want to... Yeah, just sell it. It's taking up space. We don't need the spare rocket launcher at the space anyway if we don't have any... We have large rockets. Hang on. Because this is a bunch of our spare inventory that we sent over when the main base was being attacked. That spare laser one. There's a pistol. Grenades. We don't need grenades here. Okay, so that'll free up a little bit of inventory at the Matera base. And then from Perth, we can transfer stuff that we're interested in researching. Such as the blaster launcher. Mine probes we don't care about. Snakeman corpses, we have plenty of those. We can sell those off. And I guess things like UFO power source, I forget if I've researched those yet or not. That's something I'll look at off stream. For now, that's given us something we can do as a research side project over there. Let's see. This. Yeah, sorry, exciting stream, I know, just doing bookkeeping and managing stuff, but if I don't show this stuff, then you don't know how we're progressing, we're advancing. I tell you what, one thing we could do is build more stores off of this. So, general stores, down here, 10 days, we'll have more space. Looks like I've already tried to do that with this one, actually. Is there anything else we want to build? Probably just going to be for research and stuff like that. This is fine. Back at the Perth base. Researching stuff. We're doing that with the Scilabs. Manufacturing, we're waiting on that. Okay, 7 hours. We can pass 7 hours in the interface pretty easily. Sell that. I mean, I would do like a whole bunch of manufacturing laser cannons and selling them off stream. Except, to do that takes time, and then in the meantime some UFOs might show up, and we want to tackle those on stream, right? Oh, it's tricky. I don't know what people like the most out of these streams. For me, it's just a way of socializing in this. Not lockdown anymore, but still, you kind of want to stay home. Don't want to go to big parties or anything. And I know a lot of you like to enjoy the VOD. Like maybe it's better hours for you, or maybe you just want to chill and have it on in the background. That's all good too. I just really appreciate people showing up, watching things, hanging out with me. When I say hanging out with me, but we all know you're here for Poppy. Good. So cute. Not so much as an ear flick, she must be hard and fast asleep. Manufacturing. We just did a tank thing. We can make... Should we diversify a little? Should we make some other stuff that we need? Like, stun grenades? Personal armor? Oh, and it looks like we can produce UFO power sources now, so we must have researched that. Let's do some of this first. Personal armor, we've got like 2 people who need it, I think. And we could make a few extra stun bombs, because those are very useful. How long will that take? 3 days, 6 days for the stun bombs. That's okay, we've got some money now. We can hire those scientists. Eventually this base will be complete and we can churn out laser tanks like there's no tomorrow. Considering the threat of alien invasion, hey, there might not be tomorrow. So, we're just passing time. Okay, so those have arrived at the other base, that's great. Oh, and you know what, we can And hire more scientists. You're supposed to hire more scientists at the start of the month, like to get the most out of them. Because you have to pay them a monthly wage at the end of the month regardless. Unless we're doing tricksy. But that's like more than a week away. We could do a bit of research in the meantime. So we need to have scientists. Get another 25 of them, which costs a ludicrous amount of money. Small UFO detected. Down in Spain, okay. Just try shooting this one down. Of course, the risk is that if we shoot too many down near our Matera base here, they'll figure out that we have a base here. Missed. I should have used that button. I keep forgetting. I mean, it's only a small one, so it's probably fine. Doesn't look like we got hit. And while I remember, let's order some more. It'd be nice if, like, you could just tell someone to keep stock of a certain number of missiles for you, so that you don't have to manually remember. Like, as the head of the XCOM initiative, for some reason you're the one that's doing the bookkeeping and rearming craft, and everything needs storage space. It sucks. Like, I kind of regret giving this interceptor that we've got 2 avalanche launchers, because they fire simultaneously, and that means we're using twice as much ammo each time. Go back here. I'm just going to let that UFO that we shot down up the bags and leave. It's fine. Oh, actually, there isn't a crash site for it. It looks like we might have just shot it down, like, just on the coast. So there's actually no crash site at all. The aliens get a watery tomb. Fine by me. Alright, past time, wait for scientists to arrive, research to be done, etc, etc. I wonder if you could play this sort of game in, like, real time. Like, they could probably make a Facebook-style game out of it where it's, you know, you queue up your orders for that day and then just have to wait real in-game, like, real-world days for shipments of missiles to arrive and so on and so forth. Be kind of a cool concept, except of course then you could purchase gems for real-world money and accelerate things. Always goes the way of microtransactions. More general stores, that's great. We need storage space. Got 4 storage compartments now. which is probably way more than we should have, because if we get invaded again, if the base gets attacked, we need to make sure we ship off all of that useless junk as soon as possible, and we need to ship it somewhere. So it's probably a better strategy to have all of your bases just have lots of storage space, and you don't always fill it up. What am I doing with this base? Like, we've got the ability to build more stuff on the corners here. I could probably add even more storage. But unless we want to build like workshops and things here, I think that's kind of it. Got a new hangar that's being built eventually. And alien containment, you don't really need more than one. Yeah, let's make this base have a bit more storage space. Oh, hang on. How much does that cost? Because we're a bit low on funds. 150k, that's doable. And I need more money to make more laser tanks. We love those laser tanks. How's the research going? Good. Good research. How's the production of stuff going? Also good. We've already produced one personal armor, so we could give that to someone. Who was missing it? Astro Boy? Yeah. Yeah, stun bombs. We just need a few more of those. That's great. Oh, you know what? Last time we were in the equipment screen for the Sky Ranger, for some reason we didn't have enough plasma rifles for everyone. Because we only brought 8, and now we've got like 10 people. Just make sure we have enough. Launcher stun bombs. Ah, yes, excellent. We've got some stun bombs. So we may as well send up 3 launchers and 3 stun bombs. Wait, why do we have... Oh, did I order the wrong thing? We've got autocannon high explosive ammo, and we've got heavy cannon ammo there, which doesn't have a corresponding cannon for it. I did order the wrong thing. Let's just sell it. Mr. Joppo did make a good point that, like, now that we've got all the plasma rifle stuff, I'm not sure that we need the autocannon. Well, I can't sell it unless I take it off the ship first. Okay. It will also save my sanity when we're doing that pre-mission equipment stuff. Because for some reason, even though we've got all of this advanced alien weaponry, my soldiers keep picking up the autocannon. I mean, I guess it's a nice big looking cool gun. Okay, so I need to go to the quick craft screen, go to this one. Menuing and inventory management. Such thrilling stream. Take them out of the ship so we can then sell them. Yeah. What are we looking for? Then we go sell. Yeah. Like, I'd keep them around if I was the base manager, like, for real. Sure, I'll keep around some of that old human technology. We might still use it one day if the aliens have invaded us or something. But the thing is, in terms of the gameplay mechanics, it takes up inventory slots. Like, one autocannon takes up as much room as a big pile of Illyrium 115, and I'd prefer to have the big pile. Looks like we could probably buy some more rockets, but that's fine for now. we doing? Probably passing time, yeah. Good. Now, we're gonna build this base up as the manufacturing base. The bases themselves... Oh, the Miami base has general stores available now. Let's send the Miami base a bunch of Illyrium and alien alloys, because I don't want to ever sell those. They're too useful. But at the same token, I don't really need them cluttering up the main base right now. Not building our own ships yet. So transfer to Miami. Bunch of... Just in case, you know, like heavy plasma or two. Sure, we've got spare plasma rifles. Oh, I forgot to sell those snakeman corpses. We need to sell snakeman corpses. I don't know what the free market is doing with these alien corpses, but I'm just happy that they'll take them off our hands. You have a power source, navigation, alien alloys. Cool. While we're here, sell corpses, sell corpses. Okay, great. So what are we building next at Miami? Like we were setting it up as a radar base initially, just to keep an eye on that alien base. We could build out hangars and have interceptor capability here. That would be nice. Also build out like living quarters and have it as a base we can raid from. What do we build more general stores. I seem to be going through those a lot. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it for now until we're rich. We just want the radar capability, really. The general stores are a bonus. Hi Nan, I've left the spot under my camera, which you can't see, where I will build a radar. I feel like we're not too far off from the advanced hyperwave decoder technology. Yeah, we've been expanding pretty fast lately, so we can slow down with the expansion. Research? Where's that going? Biolab, yeah. Too much to research all at once. Okay, let's pass more time. Oh, UFO 21. This one's large. Oh, I hope it's not heading towards us. Let's just save the game in case. Where are we? So... UFO? No, it's not heading straight for us, that's great. Just doing stuff in Australia. We could shoot it down. Right now I just want stuff to finish. And you know what, it's going up here. To like PNG. Like, I have a suspicion that they've actually set up a base here. Like, we've seen one already that they've set up in South America, and we still need to go raid that sometime. That'll be like the first one we raid, I reckon. But if they've got one here as well... it's not a terror mission, we don't have to go do it. They're probably up to no good. We could give it go at shooting it down, but yeah, our interceptors are not that good against the large UFOs. I think it's okay to just say, screw it. Launch missiles have arrived, that's good, we can resupply them. Scientists have arrived, that's fantastic. Get to work, scientists. So the thing is, we've got 100 scientists here at Perth now. And we've actually got excess living quarters for everyone. Yeah, living quarters, we could fit a whole 50 extra people or so. Labs are full, workshops full. In the Matera base, which we're going to send some scientists to, we've got enough living quarters for almost all the scientists. Whoops, I forgot about Gareth Hughes. But we've only got lab space for 50 scientists so far. Have a look. And yeah, the full lab space will take another 16 days to build out. So you know what? We could actually build some more living quarters. Because we'll eventually want some soldiers here maybe, and send soldiers out from a secondary base. That'll take 16 days. Costs 400,000. Damn it, I need more money. Do we have more money yet? No, we're still doing our own little personal projects here. Okay, but that's fine. We don't need all that space yet. It's Saturday, 24th of April. Yeah, it's past time. Production complete. Personal armor. Excellent. Does that mean we can build other things? Build things faster? Workshop space available is 38, and I suspect that means we can't do another laser cannon? A laser cannon tank? No, it looks like we can. That's interesting. Oh, we just can't allocate all of our free engineers to it. Oh, I get it. So every time I add one engineer to this project, it reduces the workshop space available, but then the project itself also reduces workshop space. Okay, and then we change the manufacturing. Use 1. I hope I did that bug right. Yeah, it's worked fine. We've still got our money. Where are we up to? This is going to be this whole stream, just me staring at things going, what was I doing? Boomer moment. You'll have to forgive me, this isn't quite as fast-paced as my Dishonored 2 streams. Available on YouTube, by the way. That was one of the early streams when I'd set up the webcam. And so I'd set up the webcam based on my OBS overlay. And then the game started, and I was like, oh, okay, resize this to fit the game. And I didn't realize that the camera was now like 24 pixels by 24 pixels in the tiny top left corner. But if you go look at the VOD on YouTube, you can see it. I'm there. Ugh. Like I said, I am pretty sleepy today. I was sleepy before I engorged myself on pasta. And now, having all the blood go to my stomach to try and digest things, not helping my ability to stay conscious. Alright. We've got the scientists. We've got 100 scientists on this project. It's great. We've kicked off another laser tank. Lost some time. Oh, and items have arrived in Miami for long-term storage. suppose, ultimately, I should have a general stores and a living quarters at every base. Even if they're not a strike base, I should have some soldiers in reserve to defend the base if it gets attacked. Because if it gets attacked, I'm not going to have much notice ahead of time. And I might even have to revert to an older save game if I want to be able to defend it properly. Because if you don't have people there, you can't defend it. Psionic Laboratory, here we go. We still need to be able to construct it, and it's going to take 24 days. But we can learn how to do psionic things now. The psionics lab can assess the psionic potential of all soldiers at the base and give them the necessary training to utilize their psionic skills. Each lab can train up to 10 soldiers. Training is allocated at the end of each month. Psionic skills used in conjunction with a psi-amp can be used for psionic attacks during combat. So yeah, break out your Gantt chart again, boys. We need 24 days to build this thing. And then we need to have the soldiers in the lab for a month. I believe it's done like on downtime, so like when they're not on combat, they're in Psi-Lab training. So at the end of that month, in like 2 months' time basically, we'll finally be able to have possibly psionic soldiers. But in the meantime, we still need to research psi-amps and build psi-amps. Don't think we get those for free. No. We can now research Mind Shield and psi-amp. Excellent. So, we can do a new project. And I mean, sure, let's get the psi-amp out the way because we know we need to have it done. Dump 100 scientists on the problem. It shouldn't take that long, surely. We can now produce psionic laboratory. Cool. Whoa, pause the game. Let's build one. Assuming we had the funds, which we don't. Everything comes down to money, doesn't it? If the world governments were just serious about this alien threat, we wouldn't have these problems. So where are we with the manufacturing? Okay. In 1 day, 7 hours, we'll have another tank. We can sell it. That'll sort out our money problems. And we're nearing the end of April. How many days are there in April? I am terrible at this. I know there is some clever rhyme, like January starts with 31. March 31. So April will be just 30 days, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a weird pattern to it. I think it could have been designed better. So, at the end of April the 30th, we're going to demonstrate the amazing salary transfer trick with our scientists. We can't do it for the whole lot, because the Matera base... Well, actually, we could do it for the whole lot. We've got enough living quarters for 99 scientists. In fact, if we want to transfer Gareth back to the main base for a bit... Transfer to us. Pack your bags, Gareth. We'll send you over to Perth. And then we'll send all the scientists over there at the end of the month. They'll be in the air. We don't have to pay them. It's a bit cruel, honestly. It will save us millions of dollars. And I think we won't bother with it afterwards. We'll just have 2 research bases going. It'll be nice. We've got this laser tank cannon thing. It's a very nice exploit, and it doesn't mean that we have to shortchange our workers. But yeah, it's a pretty cool bug, and let's take advantage of anything the game will give us in terms of an advantage. Where are we? Look forwards. Has arrived at Perth. Great. Function complete. Stun bomb. Excellent. That means we can pump more money into the... or more engineers into the tank. Yeah, the tank. Clearly I'm tired and I could probably end the stream soon, but I want to get some of this research stuff sorted and out of the way. Where are we? Manufacturing. Throw more people at the problem. Make it go faster. My amp is still unknown. Fine. And then sell it. It'll be cool when we do get access to the Scilab, because you know how everyone, or certain team members have been picked on by the aliens when it comes to mind controlling. I would guess that some of us are more susceptible than others, and that's based on this psionic strength stat. So it'll be nice to know like who's strong and we can send on missions when we know it's sectoids, and who's let's say less psionically adept, and we could send them on missions with like snakemen or what have you. So let's see. You're selling one laser cannon, yes. Manufacture a new one, please. Cool. I'd like to be able to automate that whole process. Then we can build our fantastic new Scilab, or we can at least kick it off. Be completed late May. Where's the button for that? Build facilities. Psionic laboratory. Okay. Then what? Then we're waiting on scientists to do research. And possibly do this transfer trick. Question of living quarters at Perth. Cool. We don't need that right now, but it's nice to have. The only thing we wanted to hang off of it? No, otherwise we would have done that already. But this means we can have more engineers when we have this one built. And probably more soldiers. We can demolish this one if and when we get invaded again. I don't know if that came up on the mic, but it's just Burwood for you. UFO 22, another large one. Up in Europe. Do we want to try and shoot it down? Maybe we can. Our intercepting ability is still pretty lousy, like I said. Oh, I wonder if that's UFO 22 tracking lost. Oh well. Just return to base, it's fine. I wonder if it was going to South America. When we have the ability to do this hyperwave decoder stuff, we will finally have an ability to see what mission these aliens ships are on. Oh, and you know what? We've done a whole bunch of random stuff there. Let's save the game so we don't have to remember how to repeat it. It's always the worst when you've done a bunch of things and then you, for whatever reason, lose your work. Now you have to repeat those things that you did, but you've already done them, so you don't have to remember exactly the steps you took. A large radar system at Miami is complete. That's great. Now we actually have visibility on North America. Maybe a little bit of South America. Like, I'm amazed it took that long for us to build that. Because this was in response to us discovering this alien base down here. Anyway. I don't think we need anything extra on that base right now. This one's eventually going to be some sort of manufacturing base. Yeah. And it's 30th of April already. So in 24 hours, just under, we will send our scientists on a fun trip to Italy. And then it will just happen to be payroll time while they're in the air. And then, like, oh, we don't have to give them money. Laser tank. That off. Ultimately, I will want to have a surplus of laser tanks at the base. That will make base defense a lot easier. But for now, I need money. I need cash. It's cheaty, but we love it. You know what? The aliens cheat a lot as well. There's all sorts of scenarios where they get the upper hand on us just because of lazy programming. I read that if you ever reach turn 20 on a alien mission, they just basically reveal all of the Allied soldier units on the map to the aliens so that they can find us. So cheaty. Alright, it's getting late on Friday the 30th of April. I think it will take longer than, say, 4 hours to send our scientists over to Italy. But let's just send them over now. I suspect we have to unallocate them from this research. Transfer them to Matera. 100 scientists. But it still costs a bit of money to transfer them. They can fly first class though, for all I care. It's like giving people free pizza for doing overtime. Yeah, and then we just let time pass. Let the month roll over. XCOM Project Monthly Report. Month April 1999. Monthly rating 2048. Excellent. The Council of Funding Nations is very pleased with your excellent progress. Keep up the good work. USA, Russia, UK, Spain, China, Japan, India, Nigeria, South Africa, and Egypt are particularly happy with your progress in dealing with local alien incursion. They have agreed to increase their funding. Okay. XCOM agents have located an alien base in Australasia. There we go. Production of general stores at Matera is complete. That's nice. I knew it. That big alien ship that was going up there to PNG. And, don't embarrass myself. Well, okay, that particular island that it's on is not PNG exactly, but it's under the authority of PNG. Oh my goodness, that island is called New Britain. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like it looks on the real maps. There's a New Britain and a New Ireland in that whole area. Wow, colonialism much? Okay, so we've got a second alien base that we can go deal with. And you know what? Maybe we want to deal with this one first. Because these aliens are in our territory, whereas South America signed a pact with the aliens to be all like, oh, we won't bother you if you don't bother us. So South America has just been traitorous to the human race. They can keep their alien base. We'll deal with this one first. But, in the meantime, let's look at our base reports. So Perth, we've got no people in laboratories, monthly costs, soldiers, engineers, scientists. We don't have any scientists, so they didn't cost any money. And meanwhile in Matera, monthly costs, 0 scientists, no money. So we've avoided having to pay them any salary for this month. Which is great if a little cheaty and, like, shrunky. So when they arrive in Terra, another UFO. Oh, here we go. We're detecting them in North America now. It's a pity we can't really intercept from here. We would have to intercept from Europe. I suppose we could send an interceptor out and just shoot it down. If only to appease our American allies. Get the funding for a bit. Yeah, USA increased their funding by 188,000. And the other nations did a little bit. Japan increased by 137, that's nice. How much money do we have now? We've got 3.8 million, that's not bad. We could hire more scientists. What we could do is hire like 50 more scientists. Oh geez, that costs $3 million. But it's worth it, we need so much research done. Yes. So we'll still have the 100 scientist research capacity here. And in Matera we'll have 50 to start with, but we can expand more. What was I doing? We were intercepting. Yeah, there's our interceptor. Off you go, buddy. See if you can get the little red dot first. Went past it. Ah, this sucks. Our interceptors are slower than the UFOs, even the little ones. We need to build better craft. We need to do all the things. Ironically, if we'd waited a little bit, it would have come to us. Yeah, it's too fast. You can't keep up with that. The game's clearly done this intentionally, so we feel inferior to these aliens. Hopefully setting up a bigger win later on when we've got the technology to beat them. Oh, it's turning around. Can we intercept it properly this time? Let's have a look at this time. It's a regular sized ship. I don't know, it's not a huge one. Not a scout. Oh, damn it. Well, you've used up your ammo. You may as well go home. Let's just finish up this research stuff that we're doing, swapping scientists around. This one, basic information transfers, 4 hours, okay. Four hours later, scientists arrive. We can immediately send 50 of them back, but we can put 50 of them to work here. On a new project. Oh, interesting. We could research the SciAmp here. Although we've already got that started on the other base, and I don't think the progress carries over. It's just all or nothing. Yeah, we'll research blaster launchers. And then we can transfer half of you back to Perth. While we're here, yeah, I do want more living quarters for soldiers, don't I? Build facilities. 4,000. It's fine. Spending money as fast as we're getting it, but it's all good. So Perth is now, I think, expecting 2 loads of scientists. 50 that we recently hired, who will be here in 65 hours, and 14 from transferring back. So research on the SciAmp, temporarily stored. Okay, here we go. Now we can kick it off again. Hopefully they'll have all their notes and they can just pick up where they left off. Progress average. It was excellent last time. What the hell? I guess we had 100 of people on it at that time. Okay, laser cannon complete. I think we'll sell this last laser cannon, kick it off, and maybe we'll call it there. Because we've done a lot of base management stuff for this stream. And there's only so much that's really like thrilling and gripping. Also, the poppy cam is a little difficult to see now because it's so dark in here. Might have to go pat the poppy. Which could be like a stream points redeem. If I had points. Just saying, I need some more followers if we're going to get the point system activated. What am I thinking? Yes. So, we've just manufactured a laser cannon. We can make another one? No, we can't, can we? Not until we sell the old one. Sell that. Manufacture a new one. We're manufacturing it for free, but we still need the cash to be able to start it. These 5 engineers have just been laying around useless ever since I got on this laser cannon gig. But one more day and we've got this new workshop space. That will be excellent. Research is average. Let's pass the time until these extra scientists arrive. A couple of days into May. Workshop at Perth is complete. That's great. We could actually make use of the space and do a bit of side workshopping. What do we want? Like, what do we actually need stuff for? Done the personal armor for the moment. We'd make more stun bombs. Could almost make a couple of spare laser pistols. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. We don't really need them. Stun bombs. Yeah. Each one needs an Illyrium. It's more expensive than I thought. And we won't bother cheating with this one because it's just stun bombs. Oh, that'll actually take 13 days. But it's fine because we've got the other engineers tied up anyway. We're nearly done with that hangar as well, which is excellent. We're finally building out support for more aircraft. More scientists. So finally we can have 100 scientists working on these projects. Progress is good. That's great. And we've got an extra 50 scientists figuring out this blaster launcher. Which is also great. Once we've got those, we can start replacing like the rocket launcher with blaster bombs. And those can take out the side of an alien ship, which will be rather fantastic for our approach to attacking these things. So are we done now? I feel like we are. Let's save the game here. I might progress the simulation a bit further midweek so that we've got some of these nice research projects done. But I'll hold off on actually doing any UFO missions until next week. Where, yeah, MS-DOS Monday again. We've got into a routine now. It's kind of nice. It's nice to be able to hang out with people and do these little tactical missions with people in my chat. Like, literally, people in my chat. If you want to join in, you can be assigned a soldier and defend Earth from the alien menace. I mean, there's just us here, really. Yeah, we'll call it here. Yeah, once again, thank you for tuning in. If you're tuning in through live, that's great. You can chat, you can hang out. If you're watching on the VOD, that's nice too. And if the VODs are expiring, because I'm at the scrub tier level of Twitch, I'm uploading them to YouTube. So links are in the about box just below the stream window. Go check those out. I do try and announce on Twitter when I'm going live, but for now the schedule is 7 o'clock PM my time, 8 AM UTC. And yeah, take care. I'll see you next week. Bye.